bills as submitted.
So moved.
Got a motion by Commissioner West,
Second, Pearson.
second by Commissioner Pearson. Any questions or discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 5, general business. Is there any general business we need to be made aware of?
I have general business.
Okay,
Good morning.
good morning.
I would like to introduce Emily Bettinger. She is going to be my new HR assistant. She started yesterday. She brings 7 years of service from Walmart. So I know a little bit about her work history, her work ethic, and I think she's going to be great in Vincent County. And I'm going to teach her everything I know, and she will help teach me some more of that.
What's she
Y'all
gonna
will
do?
welcome her
Congratulations.
aboard,
Yeah.
Thank
and we'll
you.
get her going and get her a good part team.
Well, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Aye.
Welcome aboard.
You're gonna teach her everything you know.
What's she gonna do next?
Hey, Is there any-
Glad to bring it up.
is there any other general business we need to be? Chris, you have any general business?
I'm just trying to stand back there.
Okay, we'll move to item number 6, public comments. I don't think anyone signed up. Did anyone in here sign up for public comments? No one. We'll move to item number 7, discuss and consider placement of no-through truck signs on Van Zandt County Road 3121 and Van Zandt County Road 3122.
Yes, John, that one I put on there. Some of them roads I inherited during redistricting, we're reworking them now, and there's a saltwater disposal well over there. And it's all right for them to come in and get to it one direction, but I don't need them going out the other. So I want to put these signs up to keep them from going out the other road, and wearing it out. I'll make a motion to that effect of approving it.
Second. Got a motion by Commissioner LaPrade, second by Commissioner Melton. Any questions or discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 8, discuss and consider setting speed limit sign at 35 miles per hour on Van Zandt County Road 2502.
Yes, sir. That's my road. Have complaints on that road about speeding, have a petition, make a motion that we set the speed limit at 35 miles an hour on 2502. Second.
Got a motion by Commissioner Melton, second by Commissioner West. Any questions or discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 9, discuss and consider setting speed limit at 35 miles per hour on Van Zandt County Road 2504.
Yes, sir. It's another road where the citizens have complained about speeding, and we're aware of it. So a petition, I recommend, I make a motion, we set the speed limit at 35 miles per hour on Van Zandt County Road 2504.
Got a motion by Commissioner Melton. Is there a second?
Second.
Got a second by Commissioner LaPrade. Any questions or discussion?
Yes, sir, I'll do it this time.
Okay.
When we gonna do this countywide? Countywide.
Yeah. I don't have the answer to that question.
We'll do it one road at a time, I guess.
Pretty good. Okay. Any other questions, discussion? Being none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 10, discuss and consider implementing a burn ban for Van Zandt County. Our fire marshal here is present. You may address the court.
Morning, Commissioner, Judge.
I think you'll have a copy of it.
Yes,
We do.
yes, we do. Thank you. So,
Okay, so, as you can see, so our minimum on the drought index, as of yesterday, in the county. The minimum is gonna be at a 390. The max is at a 609 with an average of 549. That's a gain of 9 points. We cap it, as you can see at the bottom, at 800. Forecast and everything is showing with increased temperatures and drying the fuels and everything that we're going to be pushing into 700s within a week or so. Most other counties around us that I've talked to with other fire marshals, they are already implementing burn bans or in the process of doing so with their upcoming courts as well, including Henderson County. It did yesterday. Kaufman County's following after us. It's my recommendation that we go ahead and do it because of the increase in temperatures and with the high pressure and everything. It's just going to get us right into bad season. And it's not that our fire departments are not yet responding to a whole lot of calls, but with the dryness and the wind and everything, fires are going to spread quickly, which will quickly overwhelm their resources as well.
First time you recommended.
Yes, sir, it is. So I've been busy the last couple of days doing a lot of studying and looking and reading. I did make an amendment on the order. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the fourth one down where it starts with the, it is further ordered that. So in the previous one that we had from 2019 that was shared with me, it included fireworks and it also included outdoor cooking. From what I'm reading in laws, we can't, we missed the cutoff for banning fireworks. That needed to be 21 days before permits were issued and things like that. So we've missed that mark to where we could say we're not issuing permits for sales. We cannot, we could, in extreme drought conditions, the county is allowed to prohibit things that go in the air, like the bottle rockets or things with fins and stuff like that. But the regular stuff, we can't legally prohibit if we're allowing the sell of it. And then outdoor cooking, we can't restrict someone from using their grill. We can restrict the manner if it's a normal grill and they're grilling and it's a design that's made for that. We got to allow them to be able to cook their food. But we can restrict reckless burning and, things like that, or just setting a fire and having it with dry vegetation and everything on the ground.
How about burn barrels?
Sir?
How about burn barrels?
Yes, sir. And that's something we've always allowed. They can burn their trash. They will have to be into a metal barrel. And it'll have to have a grate over it to keep, things from floating out of there and everything. So, and then there, we do allow still professional welding to occur. And there's some parameters in there for their conditions they have to meet to be able to continue doing their bench work and stuff for that. Agriculture, grass burning and things like that for crops is still allowed, but there's some parameters in there for that as well.
Okay, any questions for Sean? His recommendation is to implement the burn ban.
I'll make a motion on Sean's recommendation
Second.
that we implement one.
Okay, got a motion by Commissioner Pearson, second by Commissioner LaPrade. Any questions or discussion?
Yeah. It looks like we're in for the long haul on this thing. With the prediction of the summer coming and the temperatures.
Yes, sir. There's not, and I was talking with a representative. His name's Sean Dubin from Forestry Service. He's officed out of Henderson County for our region. And just they're taking daily samples for moisture and everything, and it's just drastically decreasing by the day. He's saying they're just not getting good numbers, and there's no forecast in sight of any substantial rainfall that's going to make any changes of that. So as we get into July and then into August, it's not going to be favorable for us.
Any other questions, discussion, comment? Being none, all in favor of implementing the burn ban, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Thank you, Sean.
Thank you for it.
Item number 11, discuss and consider North Star Meadows located on Vanzant County Road 1211 in Precinct 1.
Yes, sir. That's gonna be one of mine. They have turned in all the work, all the paperwork necessary. It's been approved by the engineer, and I vote to go ahead and approve the plat.
Okay. That's a motion by Commissioner LaPrade. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Melton. Any questions or discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 12, discuss and consider Tanner Estates plat located at Van Zant County Road 3211 in Precinct 3.
Yes, sir. This is a 2-lot subdivision. One lot is an acre, the other one's a little over 3 acres. They've met all the requirements. I make a motion we approve for filing.
Did I call it 3211?
You did,
Okay. The
3213.
32, Van Zant County Road 3213
Mhm.
in Van Zant, in Precinct 3.
Yes, sir.
Correct that. You make a motion to approve that.
For filing, yes, sir.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner West. Any questions or discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item number 13, discuss and consider Myrtle Crossing plat located at Van Zant County Road 3440 in Precinct 3.
Yes, sir. This is a 3-lot subdivision in Myrtle Springs. They've done everything they need. I will call attention to the court that these particular lots are less than an acre in size, but they have gone to an on-site sewer design person, and all 3 lots have been designed by a professional where the sewer can be put on there. So I make a motion we approve this subdivision for filing purposes.
Okay, that's a motion by Commissioner Pearson. Is there a second? I'll second it.
I do have some questions.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion?
Did you look at this site? John?
No, it's not required for them to look at when you have a licensed site evaluator to design it. When it goes below an acre size, it cuts the fire marshal's office out, and it has to go to that licensed person to make sure that system can be put on there.
It's I guess, aerobic system.
Yes, sir. I'm sure it is. The design is in the folder of what they put in, and you have to do this on every system that you put in. You have to have it designed when it's less than an acre. Our subdivision guidelines cause that the developer has to do that and pay for it up front, just so that the buyer of this lot will know that he can get an on-site sewer system on it. And we have those designs. They'll transfer to the owner. Whoever buys the property will receive those designs. Then all they have to do is go hire an installer to install it per that spec.
Yeah, that's good.
If it's greater than an acre, all we do is go to RDR, and he looks at it, because you're pretty well guaranteed you get an on-site sewer on anything greater than an acre.
Okay, any other question or discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 14, discuss and consider the sale of the salvage propane tank from Precinct 3 barn.
Yes, sir. When Precinct 3 redid their maintenance facility there, we did not use propane. There was a 500-gallon propane tank there that the county owns, but we went back to total electric instead of messing with that gas. It's just sitting there in the way, and so I'm asking permission from the court to ask the auditor's office to run that in the paper, to just take bids on it to get what we can get, and that's my motion.
Second.
Okay, your motion is to put that propane tank up for bids?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
In the
and
paper,
sale?
we'll just-
Okay.
Is that correct, Sandy? We'll just post it in the paper for whatever the required time is.
I'll have to have some kind of-
Yes, I'll get that for you.
Okay, got a motion by Commissioner Pearson, second by Commissioner West. Any questions, discussion? Being none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 15, discuss and consider a short-term lease for water tank truck from Texas Land and Asphalt for Precinct 3.
Yes, I need a water truck. We're getting some roads ready to overlay, and we need to put some water on them. And Precinct 3 does not have a water truck. I'll just have to say the price will be somewhere between $1 a week and $100 a week. They want to do it for $1 a week, but that's just giving it to us. I don't think that's kind of taking advantage of them. And they're just wanting to help out. Their Texas Land and Asphalt is the company that got the bid for doing the overlaying in Van Zandt County. And so they're gonna do the overlaying in a week or two, but we need to get some water on these roads. And so I'm asking the court to allow the county judge to sign a short-term lease. And it will be from as much as $1 a day to the max of $100 a day for me to lease that truck.
Is that who's gonna overlay your roads?
Yes, sir.
You get the material from them too?
No, I'm getting the material from Texas Bid. Yeah. Precinct 3 buys the material, but all they do is the labor to lay it with a laydown machine. So it's my motion to allow Precinct 3 to lease that truck. And that's what the price will be. It'll be for as much as maybe 6 weeks at the most.
Second.
Second.
Got a motion by Commissioner Pearson, second by Commissioner LaPrada. But it could be as high as $100 a day. It could be high as 6 weeks.
We could go on for, it's $500 a week at the most, because we're not using. And it could go for, but they want to do it for $1 a week. So I'm going, they don't want to charge for it, in other words. They want to just loan it to it, but I don't want to take advantage of somebody.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
No, you shouldn't do that. Give them $2 a day.
There you go.
Well, do any of you others have a water truck?
We
Yeah,
do.
They do, but Chad's using it. He's got it tied up. And
Thank you, Tim.
Huh?
I said, thank you, Tim.
yeah. So, you know, we're short. We normally don't need water trucks. We normally get enough rain to cover this.
Yeah.
I did have a water truck and got rid of it. Wasn't much count. Wished I had it. I would have done.
Okay. So the motion is maximum of $100.
Yes, max of $100 a day. And a max of 6 weeks.
And a max
Which is
6.
$3,000.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that's your motion?
Yes, sir.
And that's your second?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other questions or discussion?
Do we have a lease? Because I don't have anything in my book.
No, that I hadn't got the lease because I hadn't pulled the price down yet. But that's,
Because I'll have to have a lease with the dates of the beginning, the
I will.
ending, and the amount because of the gas.
yes, ma'am.
Rules.
Yes, ma'am. I'll have you all that. This came up spur of the moment of me needing, they looked at the roads and they need a little water on them before they overlay. And so I wanted to get running through court now. I'll have the lease pretty quick.
Any other questions, discussion? Being none, all in favor, say aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. And I like the dollar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that dollar. Yes. Item number 16, discuss and consider approval of interlocal agreement between Van Zandt County Road and Bridge, number 1, and Edgewood Police Department.
Gentlemen, they've got a haul truck and trailer over there that they're wanting to work out a deal where I can borrow it as long as I maintain it. And then if they need it with proper notice, they can use it. But unfortunately, I don't have the VIN numbers on the equipment yet. So I'm just going to table this till next meeting.
Okay, motion by Commissioner LaBrad to table item number 16. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner West. Any questions, discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 17, discuss and consider approved request for proposals for the preservation, conservation, imaging, indexing, microfilming of files for the Office of District Clerk to be paid from the American Rescue Plan Fund. Do you have anything, Sandy, on that? No, not that I know of. I don't see.
I was expecting grant works to present this because it is part of the American Rescue Fund. But one of the projects that the court has approved with the American Rescue Fund was the preservation, conservation, imaging, indexing, and microfilming for Karen, District Clerk's office. The court did approve the RFP for this to be put out, and Grant Works did put the RFP out, and it was due back into my office on Wednesday, June 15th. We had a committee to have to score it because of the federal guidelines. It has to be scored. And it was Karen, Nicole Nix, and from my office and myself. We only received one proposal, which was from CoFile, which is our normal imaging company that we use. Susan uses them. So we know that they're a good company to use. And the bid was for, the proposal is $833,836.54. And again, it will be coming out of the American Rescue Funds. This is not county taxpayer dollars. And we just need your approval so that they can get started and get these records done for Karen.
So moved.
Got a motion by Commissioner West. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Melton. Any questions or discussion?
And I did email all of y'all a copy of this proposal because it is rather lengthy. I didn't have to print it all out and put it in all your books. So you should have all received an email that you could review it beforehand.
Yeah, a lot of pages.
It was a lot of pages, yes.
Any other
Just
questions?
might make a
discussion?
comment that this is, so everybody knows, we're not approving a request, we're approving the proposal.
And we only received the one.
Yes.
According to the guidelines of the federal, when we're using federal funds, you know, we have to put the proposal out
Yes,
to minority businesses. And this is basically a sole, we could have done a sole source exemption because they're kind of the only company here that does this, but because of the federal guidelines, we did it.
And so the public will know this is not a spur of the moment deal. We work on this every 2 weeks in our workshops. So that are open to the public, but we've put in a lot of time on this. It's not just all of a sudden coming up and we're doing it.
It was one of the planned
Yes, ma'am.
projects on
That's
the
correct.
American Rescue Plan that the court had approved prior.
Any other questions, discussion? Being none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 18, discuss and consider approval of fiscal year 2022 budget amendments.
So moved, Pearson.
Oh, okay, got a motion by Commissioner Pearson. Is there a second?
Second.
Got a motion by Commissioner Brad, second. Brad for a second. Do we need to do a budget amendment for that $200, Sandy?
We can just pay for it in the finance department, if you'd like, 'cause we don't normally have a budget, for yes, except the first year.
Okay,
I'll give Kitty the line out and pay it up.
okay. Okay, any other question, discussion? Being none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 19, discuss and consider approval of May 2022 financial and investment report of county treasurer to be entered into the minutes of Commissioners Court. Is there a motion?
So moved.
We got a motion by Commissioner Pearson. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Melton. Any questions or discussion for Keeney on the May 2022 financial and investment report? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 20, discuss and consider monthly reports submitted by various office departments of county government and approval of entry of same in the court's minutes as matter of record. Mr. West, you have any questions?
No
I mean,
question.
you
I
have
have,
any comments?
yeah, I do. We normally get every one of them in. That didn't happen this month. When I walked in here earlier, we had 4 that were missing. 2 of those 4 were supposedly on the email machine coming in, so I don't know if they came in or not, but if they didn't, they will be here quickly. But we're still gonna have 2 that are missing, and that's not normal. I'll move that we accept the other.
Okay. Have a motion. Is there a second?
Second by Pearson.
Second. A motion second. Any questions, discussion, questions?
Yes, sir. It's just the 22nd. They have a few days to get it in, but which ones are short, Mr. West?
District attorney and the library, and then precinct, JP and constable before it comes in on one report. And this is the one that's supposedly coming through right now, so.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. Shorter or just in terms?
Well, it's not here yet. Let me get back with it.
Okay. A motion second. All in favor of approving the monthly report, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Item number 21, we will go into a closed executive session in compliance with section 551.074 of the Texas Government Code. We will adjourn after the closed executive session back into open court. But I think we've got about 3 items we're gonna need to take. We may be there a while. We're gonna need to close the recording off, and then we'll need to open it back up. All recorders off, and we will call you back in when we